Hello everyone and welcome to Delirious Gaming episode 17. It's the 19th of June 2012 and the game you see in the background is Twipes Ascent. And before you say it, keep in mind I'm really bad at shooter games, especially if everybody is moving really fast like in this one. So what did I play last night? To be honest, I only played a bit of Twipes. And I have exams coming up, so I can't play that much this week. Now, onto the gaming news. Microsoft has announced a tablet line, Microsoft Surface. It will start in two variants. It will get the first variant will be with the OS Windows RT. And the second one will be compatible with Windows 8 Pro. Some news has been announced about Cyberpunk by CD Projekt. They want the story of Cyberpunk to be much more accessible than the one of the Witcher games. It needs to have a easy learning curve on the story area, and the Kinect game Crytek will not appear before the summer of 2013, as has been announced by Microsoft Studios' Phil Spencer. They're still working on the game, so they can't release it. They think that it's going to take at least 8 months or 12 months, so they need working on it till the summer. The Unity 4 engine has been announced, and the engine will support Flash, Linux, and DirectX 11 use. A lot of indie developers use Unity, and Unity is also much used for the development of mobile games. You can reserve the new version. Next to the support of Flash and Linux, it also gets the Mechanim animation program. It also supports Unity Shader Model 5 and computer shaders. The game is made with the thought in mind that most devices don't have a GPU to run it. So it offers 4 different techniques to use everything to add it to the game. It is available for $1,500 as the Pro version, and you can add features for between $400 and $1,500. The first hardcore characters have managed to play to defeat Diablo 3 on Inferno mode. Crip and Crippy, who are Team Criparian, defeated Diablo on their live streams. Inferno mode was beaten earlier, but it wasn't done by a hardcore character. The new Ratchet and Clank trilogy will be released on June the 27th for the PlayStation 3. The game offers the first 3 parts of the series, which are Ratchet and Clank 2 Locked and Loaded, and Ratchet and Clank 3, as the games are called in Europe. The 3 titles support 3D and a high definition resolution, and they also support trophies. Harvest Moon: The Tale of Two Towns will be released on June the 29th in Europe. In the game you're playing a farmer. You're playing a young farmer out of one of the two villages. The one is a bit Eastern-ish and the other is European-ish. You need to build up a home, grow crops, take care of some animals, and you need to get a solution for the fight between the two villages. There are no rumors today, and onto the esports news. The GESL has been won by Monster. He defeated Sleep with 4-2 in the grand final. In this he won $5,000 and Sleep won $2,500. Violet managed to take third place. Now, onto the gaming releases. We have only one game which will be released for Europe and the US simultaneously. And it will be Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013. And I have one Kickstarter for you today. It's called Z. It's a zombie vs survivor downloadable trading card game. And they describe it as Magic the Gathering meets The Walking Dead and Left 4 Dead and Dawn of the Dead and everything else which has dead in the title. They are targeting iOS and PC as launch platforms, and they want to have Mac, Linux, Facebook and Android as stretch goals. You can make profiles in the game which will be cross-platform, so you only need one to play on everything. They gonna make it turn-based in the way that it's at the moment in Words with friends, so you can take your turn anytime you want, and you can play multiple games at once. For backers of this Kickstarter, there will be physical cards, which will be exclusive to this deal. So you can play either a zombie or a survivor, and it still has 25 days to go. They need to reach a goal of 100,000, and they managed to make almost $23,000 at the moment. So I'm really curious to this. This might just be another gimmicky trading card game, but who knows, it just might be really good, so we'll see in some time. So that was all for today. If you have any questions, you can send them to youtube at healthrife.com. I'll post some links in the blog. If you're watching the video on YouTube, you can find the links to the blog in the description. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.